Hello and welcome to tonight's episode of Unknown. Another reaction video for you this week. Unfortunately, due to work, I've not had a lot of time to put a script together like I would have wanted to this week. I've got a few ideas kicking about what I want to do the next time around, which should be back on the scripted content. But tonight, as I said, reaction video again this week, but slightly different. We're actually going to go direct to the source. By source, I mean the True Cryptozoology subreddit, and we're just going to have a little scroll through, pick out some interesting videos or pictures, and see what we can debunk, try and get to the bottom of. Maybe we'll actually unearth something that is actually a cryptid, and we can confirm Bigfoot is alive and well. Right, so first out the gate here, let's see what this video is. A man noticed a strange entity watching him as he was hiking through the woods. I mean, this already looks creepy as hell, so let's see what's going on. Oh my god, what am I doing?
See that thing right there?
What?
It's creeping me out.
That can't be a... That is a person, like... That's... I'm just sort of trying to think. So obviously bears stand up on their back legs. That's definitely not a bear. Because it kind of looks like a snout here in the middle, and then ears to the side. But then this also looks like a face, like it has the head structure of a human being, in the sense of a lower face. Because I guess if this was a bear stood up and that was its snout and its ears, obviously this would be like its throat and its chest. But no, that's definitely not a bear actually, yeah, because it's not really wide enough. Although seeing a bear with mange is pretty out there. What else could we be? Does it move? Let's see if it moves. That could be a dead giveaway. Is it just standing still?
I walked 100 miles through these woods. Never seen that shape before right there.
I like how he's whispering.
See it?
Makes it atmospheric. I don't think it's move. Is it? It's not moving, is it?
It's got a funny head shape.
He's the guy is correct. It does have a funny head shape. Right, so now we're zoomed in a bit. I don't know what I'm. I see the shape. Obviously, I can't deny I can see the shape, but I don't know where this thing is looking now. Oh, let's get emotional about it. I don't. Are we looking at it from behind now, or are we looking at it front on, side on? Because what is this? This looks like little husks, like horns, antlers, maybe. I feel like this could be an arm. That could be an arm. Are we just looking at a tree? No, it can't be a tree. There's no. Oh, I don't know. It's very difficult to see.
Yeah, no, it's not a stump.
It's not moving.
It's not a broken tree or whatever. I don't know. It looks like it's connected right there, but it's not. I've been over there.
It doesn't move. If it was an animal, surely it would move. If it was a real living thing, I'm not saying it's gonna like start running around and jumping about the place, but surely it would just like twitch, it would move, maybe it would hear him speaking or something like that, and it might just sort of like cock its head, you know, move an ear. I mean, I think this could be a tree, or like a... Oh my god, there's a face here as well. What's going on here? There's a face down here. What? Oh, I wish I didn't see that now, because now I'm really doubly confused. I've been looking at this thing in the back. Is it meant to be this? There's also a face here. I'm seeing faces everywhere. What's going on? Is this just the case of... Is it pareidolia? Is that what it is? Pareidolia? Where you see human traits in other things? I think it's pareidolia. Ah, so yes, there's a face here. Eyes, little nose and a mouth. That could be a deer's face there. This looks like a green man. I don't know what to make. I don't know what to make of this one now. I'm very confused. Interesting. Okay, let's move on to the next one. So this one was entitled "A Dog with a Human Face." Let's see. So it's definitely a dog. Human face?
The boy got a human face.
It doesn't. It's a dog. I mean, yeah, you can see, yeah, I mean, it does look like a human, but when it barks, it's when you just go back and it's barking here? No, okay, I've gone. Yeah, it's definitely a dog. I mean, maybe the face has been imposed over the top of it, possibly. I mean, it does look like it changes. Might just put down mute for the moment. That's definitely a dog. That's, yeah, okay. Okay. Well, that was a fun one. What is this? An unknown creature was spotted in the sewer system by a robot used for maintenance. Whole negotiation 1843. Here we go. This could be a fun one. I might even read the comments on this one. Oh! What was that? That's crazy. Oh, that's weird. Let me go back. That's not just like a rat, is it? Well, it's got like a rat tail, but it just flies across that hole there. See if I can pause it. Yeah, it's got a long tail. That's a foot. I think that's his foot or something. Oh, so weird. Let me see the comments on this one. Let's have a look. Let's have a see what's going on. This is popping off here. Looks like the tail could have been a rat-like, but it went so fast. Yeah, I agree. It's oh, I don't know. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that much. But yeah, that's funny. I know who it is. There are giant rats in the sewers. I'm sure of it. I remember seeing one, and this think what? Oh, jeez. Well, okay. I remember seeing one, and this thing. Oh, this thing was like 3 fat cats put together, and at least a foot plus in height. Jesus Christ, that's a massive rat. I encountered a giant war-scarred opossum. That's just a possum, right? And a similarly sized, also very battered nutria rat. Nutria rats are huge, aren't they? They're like the ones in like Louisiana and stuff. They're massive. I think that they nutria rats, didn't they like bring them in? They're not from the South. They're from somewhere else, and they brought them in for like the fur trade, thinking they could be like beavers. And I don't think they're very valuable. And then they just decimated the bayous and swamps and stuff. I think I could be incorrect on that, but anyway, battered nutria on the property I lived for a while. I have since determined that the land and the landlady were cursed, and those creatures and her had been nemesis for decades, trapped in some weird spiritual battle. That's an interesting take. I like that. I walked out onto the porch one night, and not long after moving there, and this giant opossum must have been rummaging through our patio furniture because it appeared out from under a chair, and him and I got scared. We both must have jumped. Massive missing patches of fur and a scar across his eye. Oh my god. And it looked like the tail had been shortened. Easily the size of 3 cats. That's massive. Approaching golden Labrador size. Christ. Nutria lived on the outskirts a bit more toward the transition from grass to bramble, but would occasionally poke out during the day. Interesting. Yeah, rodents get huge. As someone who kept many rats as a child, I can confirm they are quite fast. Okay, interesting. As an NYC native, can confirm giant rats live underground. Was on my way home one night with my mum, and on the train station across from us we saw this huge fat lumbering rat wobbling around the station without a care in the world. Without exaggerating, it was easily 25 pounds. I don't know how big 25 pounds is. If you can't tell, I'm from England and I need stone. I need a stone in front of it. 20, so that's 2 stone, right? No, it's 14 pounds to a stone, isn't it? So that's, oh yeah, just under two stone. Then that's a big rat, Jesus. And by the way it walked, it knew it. Oh my god, big dog. I thought it was a dog at first. This was late at night on 149th Street with witnesses. Never been so happy to live in the Bronx because he was on the Manhattan side. Fair enough. Right, this one by Dry Selection 421. An enormous spider creature was captured by explorers within a deep cave. Interesting. So I'm already seeing legs, I'm guessing. God knows what the hell that is. Oh, Jesus. Well, I'm meant to be... I might mute that. It's really loud. Or quiet it down a little bit. Why are you getting this close to it? I mean, whatever it's meant to be, why are you getting that close? What is that? I mean, it looks... I don't even know what I'm meant to be... I don't even know what I'm looking at. Oh, if it does something, I'm going to scream. Stop. Don't touch it. Oh, it's moving. Oh my god. It moved. That was just a crab. I reckon this could be forced perspective. Is that the right terminology? I think it could be the right terminology. Where something is obviously very perspective's completely, so we're very close, or the camera lens is a specific type of lens to make this look really big. I reckon that's what that is. I think this is a crab. Now I know what. Now when it moved, because at first I'm thinking it's like curled up on its back and these are its legs, like you know when a spider like dies or sheds its exoskeleton. But no, when it moves, like it does here, I think this is a pincer, claw pincer, and these are its legs, so it's actually stood up. Yeah, I think this is a crab. You get some really big crabs. What are those ones? What are they called? A coconut crab? They're the really big ones, aren't they? Where they have like the really massive claws. Oh, well, they have to because they eat coconuts. I'll be intrigued to see what the comments say on this one. I think this is a crab. I'm going crab. Oh, okay. People are already on my wavelength here. So, to be fair to the original poster, this doesn't really resemble a coconut crab if you do a side-by-side. Okay. Interesting. The legs don't match, and if you look closely, the legs of the featured creature have spider-like hairs near the bottom. They do have hairs, yeah. I don't know of any crabs with bristly hairs in their legs. That's a fair point. There are also too many legs. Is there... Might have been. As an amateur cryptozoologist, I find this footage unnerving. It doesn't appear to be AI. Yeah, it doesn't appear to be AI. The movement's too smooth. Quite frankly. It doesn't fit the description of a crab, and it does have features that are spider-like. It's easy to discount how crabs are famously misclassified as cryptid spider giants, but this particular video is... Yeah, I can agree with that. They do sort of look like bristles, yet referencing the hairs at the bottom of the leg, or that, I don't know if I'm not going to say it's hair, but it could be something. Not saying it couldn't be a crab, but there definitely is something odd about the creature in the video. There's also the fact it only has 4 legs on one side. Yeah, that's okay. I didn't really count the legs. I didn't count the legs at all. But here we go. Fast Walker says that's a crab. I'm going with coconut crab. Fun fact, the coconut is a nut. Or isn't. Can't read. Everything evolves into a crab eventually. I swear I've seen a video or something about that there is what's it? Yeah, I've seen a video or a thread or something where like crabs have evolved like loads of times, or like loads of different things have evolved into a crab. Oh, this one's a good comment. Can't you read the title? It's not a normal spider creature. Water spider? Ocean spider? Were we underwater? I didn't look like it was underwater. Crab people, definitely. It's a land crab. Oh, it did have a big pincer, but I mean, again, 3 legs versus the 4 in the video. This is kind of what we was talking about. Video with 0 sense of scale. Yeah, it's difficult to... Oh, okay. That's probably going to get too political there about religion. But yeah, it was definitely how I was thinking about with the scale. I don't know whether we were very close to it or the lens of the camera was a certain thing to make it look really big, but it could actually be really small. Enormous is doing some heavy lifting here. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, they could have poked it with a stick. I like that. Could have poked it with a stick. If there's anything you want to do as a person. They did get very close to this. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there is 4 legs. Okay. Interesting. Right, next one from Dry Selection again. This new groundbreaking footage is long-awaited proof of the Yeti's existence. Right, here we go. Oh, look how close he is. What's he doing? Just rifling for a... Is that a person? Oh. What's that? Oh my god! Oh no, the Yeti's dead. He slipped and fell at work. That's a claim. That's a claim waiting to happen. What the comments said on this one. This is golden. This is the most obvious AI video trying to pass as real that may have ever been posted to date. That's quite impressive. Oh, Dry Selection's come back and said it's from 2016, not AI. Pretty sure we still had AI in 2016. Yeah, oh dear. Don't worry, they bounce. No wonder it's close to extinction. Too clumsy to survive. Yeah, what the hell was that about? It just literally just fell over. When your cameras became prominent in your pocket, Yeti wasn't captured on camera, but AI will bring this shit back full throttle. I'm scared of being duped at some point. I'm sure I have been. I mean, I definitely have been duped by AI. There's no shaming that, really. I'm not a fan of just automatically having to just not trust like anything. Yeah, that's kind of sad. I feel that's not, you know, to go off on a bit of a tangent, I feel that's kind of like the post-COVID world we live in. At least from where I see the perspective, it definitely feels like it's a post-COVID world where people learn not to trust governments and news agencies, and unfortunately, now we cannot trust anything. Interesting. Here we go. So, whole negotiations back with another one here from 2 months ago. This terrifying footage was allegedly found on the belongings of 2 hikers who went missing on Mount Hood. Mount Hood. I've heard of Mount Hood. Is this to do with like the what is it called? The missing 451? I've definitely butchered the number. But anyway, let's see what this is here. Something comes running out the woods, I'm gonna scream. I don't do jump scares very well. Oh, what's that? Oh, okay, I'm probably looking at the wrong thing again. Oh! Wait for something to happen. I should. Oh! Oh, it's Bigfoot. He's back. Big dog. Bigfoot. Got really confused when they zoomed in. Alright, let's go back, see if we can see Bigfoot. So we zoomed in. See his face. There he is. Look at him. In all of his glory. Bigfoot. That's just a guy wearing a ghillie suit, but with his face uncovered. Because it's too hard to... Yeah, I think that's probably just a guy in a ghillie suit, to be honest. Let's jump in the comments here, see what people have got to say about this. Oh, confirmed hoax. Wow, there's tags on this. Confirmed hoax. Unfortunately, a Anomaly Hunters has discovered this footage is from an obscure found footage horror film called Evidence of the Sasquatch. Interesting. Oh, okay, so they debunked their own thing. Wow. It's very, very good of them. So I guess this is all before then. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is a whole bloody thing. It says in the article from CNN a camera and case were found. Oh, I'm guessing this is from like the film then, I suppose. It's pretty cool. This should be the top comment. Too bad you can only pin your own comments in posts. The bodies were found at 10,000 elevation. Oh, 10,000 feet elevate. So is this real or not real? What's going on here? Click on here. So the scoop is this was filmed some hunters on Mount Hood around 2010, and they literally went missing. The footage was supposedly found among their findings 2 weeks later. In the long version, you can hear 2 guys and a female. Did some digging and found out 3 people went missing at the same time. It was chalked up to a climbing accident. I don't know a lick about climbing, but what the odds that all 3 would fall while climbing. One guy's body was found a few days after they went missing, yet the other 2 weren't found until months later. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I think it's the checklist. Blurry, check. Dark, check. Shaky camera, check. 0.7 seconds of the subject in frame, check. Yep, there we go. pretty much is the checklist for cryptids and ghostly things. Right, well, that will wrap up this little Reddit deep dive of the True Cryptozoology subreddit. Thank you all very much for joining me on this journey. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. We saw some interesting things, looked at some interesting things, discussed some interesting things. Thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed this one, and I'll see you all again in the unknown sometime in the future. Goodbye.